Hey guys, today we are breaking down the Cold War, a massive global drama that lasted from the end of from Second World War in 1945 all the way to 1991. What's crazy is that it was called a Cold War because the two superpowers, the USA and the Soviet Union, never actually fought each other directly in a massive open war.
Exactly. They were terrified of blowing up the entire planet with nuclear weapons. But trust us, they competed in absolutely everything else. It all started when Europe got split in two. The US helped rebuild the West, while the Soviet locked down the is behind what became known as the Iron Curtain. By 1949, Germany was officially divided and both sides formed their own alliances. NATO for the Western Allies and the Warsaw Pact for the Communist bloc. Things got real very quickly with the Korean War in 1950, which was the first major indirect clash and ended up splitting Korea into North and South. Then
Then came Then came the 1960s, which was by far the most dangerous decade. In 1961, the Soviets literally built the Berlin Wall overnight just to stop people from escaping to the West. But the ultimate OMG moment happened in 1962 with the Cuban Missile Crisis. The USA found secret Soviet nuclear missiles in Cuba, pointed straight at American soil. The world literally held its breath for 13 days until both leaders finally backed down and negotiated. Talk about pure stress.
But hey, it wasn't just a scary threat. They also flexed on each other with space race. The USSR sent the first guys into space, but the US won the ultimate bargain race by putting a man on the moon in 1969. Meanwhile, real war were still happening around the world. The biggest nightmare for the US was the Vietnam War, as a very intense conflict where they couldn't stop the communists' advance and had to withdraw in 1973.
Now, by the 1980s, the Soviet Union was completely running out of money trying to keep up with military spending. A new Soviet leader, Mikhail Gorbachev, tried to save the system by introducing more economic freedom and openness. But honestly, it was too late. The momentum was unstoppable, and in 1989, the Berlin Wall came tearing down, with people literally celebrating and dancing on top of it.
And finally, on Christmas Day, in 1991, the Soviet Union officially dissolved, ended the Cold War and leaving the US as the world's main superpower. So yeah, basically 45 years on of spies, propaganda, nuclear anxiety, and totally divided world.